Hey, welcome to another episode of The Couch Coaches. And today we're going to talk about Shankar's I movie. We're going to talk about IMAX.
We love you, Maxi. Only that we don't want you play better for Aussies or for RCP.
And 290 was a pretty good target, I think, for this pitch. And I'm really happy with the way Afghanistan in general have shown grit through the tournament.
Get the power because
Correct.
you're not using your feet at all to go forward. Super human being Andamari, and the
See,
shots he played reverse sweep for
yep,
six.
yep. It's a special episode. Over to you, Priyesh.
Hi, welcome to the special episode. We call it IMAX, the big show. We are going to talk about Maxi's innings, but we are going to construct this episode as three parts. One, the Maxi's innings. Second, overall analysis of the match, and the third one is breaking point.
What an innings. I think I always look at somebody who is completely physically impaired, right? Payam on the back spasms, and then I think it showed up probably towards the midpoint of his innings. And then it's a World Cup game. Your team is down 80 for 7, right? And then you just play this amazing innings. So, in my opinion, it is probably the best one-day innings that I've seen ever. Obviously, I didn't see the couple-day innings, but that's what everybody is mentioning too. So it was amazing.
Yeah. For me, that one and the WIP research 199 against
189 not out. England order. Yeah.
last wicket they will score 150 or whatever.
Uh-huh.
But it is Vera Level in the inning because he had back spasms before he scored his 100. அதுக்கப்புறம் கால் மூவ் ஆகல, so he was standing there and hitting. So you have to have so much eye coordination and the core strength in your back to get the power, because you're not using your feet at all to go forward.
Correct.
You're not considered a human being.
So it was just.
Second one, I mean, ella clean shots.
Yes.
There were couple of drives which he punched,
Correct.
and that went as a rocket, like Shashi says.
Tracer bullet.
Tracer bullet Mari, it went.
Correct.
So, and what mental fortitude.
Yeah.
Okay. From 1 to when we was 120, it was mind over matter. That's
Correct.
all it was. And the will to win, because he knew when he was at 120, they had more 120 to win.
Correct. Yeah.
If he had caught up, it wasn't clear that the last three batsmen or last two batters would have taken them home. And if they are lost, we can't know whether they will have qualified for
Correct.
this.
Correct. I think a big implication, it would have clearly opened up the table and would have been very interesting from a World Cup viewing standpoint. See, the other thing is, even though it looks like it's a cramp, just like a thing, you can see how when he plays a shot, it's like almost like an electric shock going through all the way through the spinal cord, right? He dropped the bat a few times. And your cards are clear. I'm not going to run. How many runs? They just, it's only going to be 4 or 6. And then only the last ball, somehow he will hobble for a single and then keep strike and make sure he can correctly get the 200 too, right? The last ball 6 adiche. So
book cricket Mari, only 4, 6 or 2. uh, no singles or whatever. So
Correct.
that was very very great to watch it. The
Correct.
intent and the confidence that he and Pat Cummins had on him, that
Correct.
is more important than anything else. Even in the post match, Pat said when they got to within 30, he thought that maybe I can do it now with the rest of the players or the
Mm.
batters. But uh, till they got to the 30 to win, he said, I had no hopes apart from Maxi. So
Mhm.
இது நம்ம ஆட்டம் எதிர்க்க நிக்கிறவன் கல்கழுத்து போனோம் நீ ஏறி யார் கபில அது நம்ம காலம்
Yeah, I think a lot of kudos to Maxi for pulling this off. Yeah, this is a smaller ground. People may say different things, but at what he did and the physical conditions that he had, and clearly putting the mind over the physical condition, it's not easy. And it was a joy to watch, right? It's also என்னடா ஆஸ்திரேலியா ஸ்பீக்கிங் அட் திஸ் டைம்னு ஒரு கொஞ்சம் லைட்டாக பயம் வந்தாலும் வாங்கடா வில் சி அப்படின்னு எனிவே இந்தியா இஸ் ரெடி.
when even us, when we get a cramp while getting up or playing or whatever, it
Yeah.
is shooting pain for that 20 or 30 seconds.
Correct.
But if you have to continue with that shooting pain for 90 minutes,
Correct.
super human being Andamari, and the shots he played, reverse sweep for
Yep.
6.
Yep. Yeah, unbelievable. See, there's so many things, right? You may think that, oh, what will happen if I get injured now? It's more critical for Australia to play the next set of games where you need Maxwell, and he clearly fits that role as a off spinner, a pretty effective off spinner, which I don't like. But it also, you may think, let's play safe. They didn't do that, right? He got enough breaks to just get himself with water breaks and all, which I think was necessary for him to sort of recoup and bring back the mental state to sort of equilibrium after every over. But hats off, amazing innings.
So we will go into the overall analysis now. We will begin with the Afghanistan innings first.
See, I saw somewhere that Zadran had a chat with Tendulkar before the game, and I think he mentioned the fact that talking to Sachin and understanding how to structure the innings was so useful. Either way, 129 and really played through the innings. And
century for Afghanistan
in World Cup. Yep. And 290 was a pretty good target, I think, for this pitch. And I'm really happy with the way Afghanistan in general have shown grit through the tournament, right?
And
so the target was good.
I think they paced the innings very, very well. Last 6 overs, 70. So they didn't throw it away because they were behind the 8 ball. But they paced it very well, and it was a very, very competitive score.
Correct. See, then we come to Afghanistan's bowling. Man, what a start. This is a dream start for any team, right? I remember you texting at 40 for 2, someone
40 for 4.
4 and quickly just not other game. They're falling like pins in irundhudu. And I also commented saying that once they brought Noor to bowl, the Kadala, there is a comment where Vadivelu will come and say in the mansion பேர் என்ன நூறு ஜகாம் அப்படிமா. I thought நூறுக்குள்ள சுருட்டிடுவான்னு நினைச்சேன் நூறு. That didn't happen at 80 for 7 and 95 for 7, and then slowly இது இந்த கத்தி படத்துல விவேக்கு இந்த சதீஷ் will get all the tickets and make sure he's going to leave the country and leave India so that he doesn't trouble him. அதே மாதிரி Afghanistan did everything they can, right? They got them to the wall, but the inexperience showed. There were a few things as a bowler that you could have done and things, pushed things back, been a little bit more aggressive, not taking anything away from Maxwell. But as a team that things through. And I think you mentioned it a little while back about how they could have bowled little differently. So I'll let you add to that.
So when you see a batsman who has the inability to use his legs because he's cramping, usually you have to bowl outside his eating area. So slower ones, konjam off side so that he stretches, because you can't stretch. Kale move all, okay,
Correct.
or bouncers or andamari, but they play to his game plan,
Correct.
thinking that he will get out because he is weak. One.
Correct.
Second, then
எப்படி போட்டாலும் அடிக்கிறான்டா.
nobody in the Afghanistan think tank told the bowlers to bowl differently. Okay, and even in the commentary box, every commentator was saying, "Why don't you bowl slower balls? Ask him to come down. Ask him to go." So it is no brainer. But I thought maybe they lost a plot there.
Correct. So even the wides, right? There are wides down the leg side. If they had tried bowling wides outside the off stump, it was
That's what I'm
okay.
saying. Yeah.
Because what will happen is a natural flow will happen where he would have definitely stretched and gone for the shot, seeing a wide ball outside the off stump, right? At the sixth stump or so. It's okay if you gave away a wide. They didn't do that at all.
Yeah, and you can't stretch. That's what I'm saying.
Correct.
Slow one at the fifth or sixth sem.
Correct.
In the channel, and
Correct.
this is not that they are not used to practicing that ball, because
Correct.
all of them bowl that ball bases in the T20 franchise leagues over the world.
Correct.
So they can do it. I don't know why they didn't do it. Yeah.
Correct.
Now we will go to the breaking point.
Yeah. So key things is catches, right? We all know that they have made a big difference in any game, especially in the history of World Cups. And they had their chances. Nabi missed a chance, right? I think there was a catch he could have taken. There are a couple of sitters that they missed. And good players don't give you too many chances. So that was clearly something that they missed. The second thing I also see is Pat Cummins. I think he was an ideal foil to Maxi. He did not lose the plot. He knew that he's going to somehow take him home. Trying to over into out time the game over. He was like some 11 of 70 balls, right? And he just decided to tend to put Okantangi. I know that I have the confidence in Maxi to sort of take me home now. So that was clear, just the partnership between those two.
Entekotayla, he was watching Maxi's IMAX game.
True. Yeah.
Andamari.
Yeah.
I think after the LPW, which was overturned, and the Mujib catch dropped, I think Maxi told himself, "This is my day."
Correct.
That's all. This is my day. Pawan Zampa had to walk 3 times.
Correct. See, I think I give it to Afghanistan, right? They didn't play. They could have said, "Hey, why is he taking so many breaks? They let him have water." They could have played our timeout. They could have done any of those things. They really played in the right spirit. And the Vadivelu meme madri. Romba nallavangala irunditaanga. I definitely give them kudos, right? Given the implication for them, where winning this game would have really given them a really good chance of making it into the top 4. But they still played it with the right spirit, so kudos to them. The other funny thing is I saw Ajay Jadeja super enthusiastic once in a while just talking to the team. Hey, nee your batting coach, nee nada pandra. Maybe that was the breaking point. I want to confuse what I'm saying, bowlers.
Batting mentor, not batting
mentor. Oh.
நல்ல காரியத்தை பண்ணவ நீதானா?
நீங்க பேசிட்டே இருங்க,
So that was interesting. But what a game. I think overall, I had posted that single leggedly he won the game for Australia. And I think it's setting up to a good tempo, bringing back Australia in full form. And then Vada Patarlan, India is going to still take them on.
I feel he didn't know which leg was crapping. So when he was hitting the ball, he didn't know which leg to stand.
Uh,
Andamari situation, but mind-boggling,
yep,
unreal, and Mad Max or the Big
yep,
Show. Uh, it will be etched in the memory of ODIs for this long.
correct. Yeah,
Uh,
unbelievable 200 not out in the juncture of the game in what 130 balls, 135 balls, and in a chase, you can almost add any kind of complication. Yeah,
200 partnership Pat Cummins 12.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
But again, as we said, kudos to him, right? Keeping a steady head, knowing that one guy is anyway doing the job, not trying to overdo it, right? Just like bowlers hunt in pairs, batsmen, when you have this partnership, having that mindset that, hey, when things are going good, why change it, right? I think they did it really well. So,
yeah. Maybe கொஞ்சம் மேக்ஸ்வெல்லுக்கு they uh, uh, maybe when they left him out of the team for the last game,
yeah.
maybe he felt that he left down the team, but
Mm,
oh, mega overcompensated by this
correct.
inning.
And given that he's a Chennai Mapla, we can always say
Vellore மாப்பிள்ளை
and பொதுவாக என் மனசு தங்கம் ஒரு போட்டினா வந்துட்டா சிங்கம்னு பையன் really just stepped up the ante. But it was a really great game and
So that's the wrap for this special episode. We had to do it because it was the innings of maybe our lifetime, which we have seen now. So we had to do it to give the credit to Maxi, and we love you, Maxi. Only that we don't want you play better for Aussies or for RCP. That's a wrap. We please subscribe, like, and share this video. Till then, bye.
bye.